Hey folks, Suburban Cowgirl here. We just had a trivia question and giveaway on our website, or the Facebook page rather, and the subject of the question was, what's the name of my AR-15? And this is Athena. I know, I name the ones I really like, so my husband laughs at me about that, but that's okay. She is a Colt LE 6940, and if you look right there, you can see that she is stamped the Colt's Law Enforcement carbine. Apparently that makes it a little bit more rare. You don't see as many of those on the market. Before we do anything else, I'm going to go ahead and make her safe. As with all but our historical weapons, we do keep them loaded. So I'll go ahead and eject the round. And she is now safe. Usually when I have her in the safe, I keep like a standard 20 round aluminum GI mag loaded in her. It makes it easier to get it in and out of the safe, honestly. We've got a few long guns in there, so this one doesn't get tangled up quite as easily as these do. This is a Magpul PMag, and it's got the window in it. We do love these. My husband has one that actually has a coupler on it and holds 2 mags on his AR that you saw last night. But this one we like to use at the range. You know, gives you a few more rounds and it looks cool. And from what I understand, these are about the best you can get as far as non-metal ones on the market. So anyway, we've got a few of those. And also on her, if you look, you can see she does actually have the steel flip-up sights. It doesn't have the little plastic block on the front. Some people are fine with those. I don't like them. It just seems to kind of get in my way. So I was glad to find one that had those. The AR-15 was not something that I had originally planned to own. It wasn't something I had really thought about a whole lot until the husband gave me a choice of Christmas presents, and I ended up bringing home just about all of them. But once I got this in my hands, I just couldn't let it go. She's fantastic. I love the way they shoot. She's got a monolithic upper on her, so she is very sturdy. She's very solid. There's really nothing chintzy that came on this rifle. I have made a few upgrades, but the way she came, she would have run forever and a day, just like that. So, you can see we do have the safety and fire right here. She is just a semi-auto. She is not a select fire weapon. And one of the newest upgrades that we have put on her is this. This is called the Magpul Bad Lever. Now my husband's AR actually has ambidextrous controls, and you can pretty much do just about anything from either side. Really not that big of a deal for most people, but the fact that I can release the bolt with just a very slight pull on this lever down here, I mean it just barely takes a touch and it locks right back into place and you're ready to go. So that was one of the Magpul upgrades. Another one was the AFG, and this is the older model. You can tell it's got the rails that come up just a little bit higher, and this definitely makes it easier for my short hands and arms to get a good grip on the front of the gun without actually having to grab onto the barrel, which makes my arm stretch a little more farther than is comfortable. So there was that, and then the Myatt Grip, which is what this is right here. And it actually comes with an interchangeable back strap, and it allows you to get a better grip on there. The one that came on there was fine, but again, for a different sized hand, this is just a lot more comfortable, and I like the way it feels, and I like the patterning on it. It kind of gives you a better grip on it. Let's see, obviously you can see the bright pink ladder covers. Those did not come with it. Those were an afterthought. Kind of a girly touch, and it makes it a little less scary for the newbies at the range. And I don't know if you can get a good view from here or not. This is a BCM Gunfighter charging handle, and this one is a mod 4, I think. Might have been mod 3 or mod 4. It's the size of the lever right there itself that will tell you. And they're just built a little bit better than what comes on a standard AR. You can do one-handed charging without having to worry about that little pin in there getting all bent to hell, because if you keep pulling it back, eventually it is going to end up either curving to one side or breaking altogether, and that's never good. So that was a fairly inexpensive upgrade. I think it was about $30, and it definitely does make it a little bit more solid. The only other thing that I'm really looking as far as changing on the AR is going to be the buttstock. I do really like the one that my husband has on his, and it's a mag pull. It has that friction lock on there, and it's just the standard mag pull MOE, but it does make it a little bit more solid. This one doesn't have a whole lot of travel in it, but you can definitely tell a difference between this and something that has that friction lock. So I'm going to be doing that, and then some kind of optic. Haven't really made my mind up as to what I want to do yet. Looked at red dots, looked at magnification. I'm not really sure. I'm going to kind of play around with that and see what happens. But and then a sling. I do want a single point sling, maybe a bungee sling on it. But other than that, she is perfect. I love her. Love the way she shoots. She has a gas impingement, so she does get a little dirtier than the piston-driven systems. The trigger on her isn't quite as nice as the one on my husband's, and you know, honestly, I really didn't even notice it until I had used his, and then when I touched his, there was a little bit of a difference. The travel on this one is longer, and it is a little grainier, and that's the bad lever. And then, if you look, not a whole lot of travel, but there is a little bit more than what he has in his, and so I may be looking into a custom trigger sometime soon. But that's her in a nutshell. That's my Athena, and I love her, and I'm not giving her up. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions, you can catch us either here on YouTube, or you can go to our Facebook page at The Suburban Cowgirl, or onto our website at thesuburbancowgirl.com. If you have anything else that you'd like to see, let us know, and we'll see you later. Bye!